Hi, my name is Valerie. I'm a 12th grader and I'm from Mr. Legion, third period AP Bio class.
Hello, my name is Tajay. I am one of Mr. Runner's fifth period students, and I am a sophomore.
My name Charles. I'm in Mr. Arroyo second period biology class.
Hi, my name is Victor Mata. I am Mr. Royal's student in his third period AP biology class.
What was your first impression of Mr. Roy when you first entered his class?
Just when I first came to this class, he was talking. Like, oh man, I'm gonna get tired. I'm gonna get tired of this teacher.
It was kind of like his rules. He already set up his rule for his day. So everybody was like, oh my gosh, change me, please.
Crazy, psychotic, weird, and lame. You feel me?
All right, quick question. What do you feel like has been the most important thing you've learned this year in Mr. Roy's AP Bio class?
I'm kind of like the religious type. So like when everybody like questioning how we came, our humans came. So it's kind of like it was really good to learn.
And if somebody asked you where humans came from today, what would your response be?
And I would ask them which answer you were, the religious or the sciences were, because I can explain both. I would say like God. I say like because our mind, because we humans so complicated, we don't take no for answer. We don't just we always asking questions. So like it was like it's as if God give us those people knowledge to give us a different version of his, because it's just like it's not like people might think like we just appear. No, he's kind of like even as much as we believe God created us, he kind of like give us telling us how powerful he is. I'm preaching. It's kind of like saying how powerful he is, because to know all those little cells, to know like all those little tiny things are working and we create them, God. So hey,
What would make you happy for you in your future?
I think something that made me happy was just to make my father proud. I mean, knowing that he's not here to support me, it just makes me want to go forward. It makes me want to be happy.
Why do you think Mr. Royal thinks it's so important for you guys to learn it? What are some of the lessons that he wants you to learn, even outside of just biology?
I think some of the lessons that he wants us to learn is you can always succeed as long as you put your mind to what your goals are.
Do you feel like that's true for you?
Yes.
Did you feel that before this year?
No.
How come?
Because I didn't have anybody pushing me. I didn't have anybody telling me you have to do this in order to understand this, or you have to pay attention and read this in order to understand this. I think I didn't have anybody behind me pushing me, telling me what to do to reach my goals.
When do you feel like was that moment you realized Mr. Royal was going to be that person?
When I first raised my hand and asked for help in this class.
And how did he respond to that?
He came over and, matter of fact, I think it was on prokaryotes and eukaryotic cells. When we first got into that, I was so confused. I didn't know the difference between the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cells. And when I asked him, I said, Mr. Reddy, can you explain and elaborate more? He came over, he drew it out, and he broke it down to the point where I was like, oh, that's how that works. And it really helped me out a lot.
Do you think that's something that he does just for you?
No. It's something that he does for all his students, just to make sure that all his students understand.
So I'm just interested in kind of hearing, like, it's about like not coming to school before, Mr. Royal kind of helping you change that. Kind of what was going on and how did Mr. Royal help you see different?
He helped me realize the places where I could be in. If I keep on going on the same road, if I keep on selling the drug, if I keep on smoking the drug.
Okay. And what do you feel like is the different road that he made you see?
The different road?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the only road I could go down. I got a better future.
What about academically? How are you doing in Mr. Royal's class now as compared to before?
Great.
All right. What do you like about this class? Like, why do you feel like you're doing great now?
Because, like, this time, now I actually participate, I actually take down notes, I actually listen to what he has to say. Because at the beginning of the year, I used to come to class, put my head down, put my hoodie on, put the headphones in, and go straight to sleep. But now that's changed. I actually pay attention now. I actually focus.
Do you feel like there was a moment where that kind of changed for you? Like when you stop putting your head down, you decide, I'm going to focus and pay attention?
I mean, it was just one night, one weekend, something terrible happened. So I felt like I needed to put one in the air. So I did that, and I just started to think, damn, I shouldn't be doing this. This ain't me. I could be doing better than this. And I thought about what he said to me. Boom, you don't gotta do this. You a better person than this. You don't gotta go down this road. And that made so that from there on out, I started to be a new person.
All right.
I'm not the old moose no more.
What about outside the classroom? What are some of the ways you've interacted with Mr. Arroyo outside of the classroom this year to prepare you for the next step?
So I know that this year we started the Legion initiative with Mr. Arroyo. So basically, that's not that far off from Epsilon, but it's more open to everyone. Whereas Epsilon was just a brotherhood. This is more like our goal is to try and help all the students in the senior class or junior class, sophomores, either that's prepared, get ready for ACT, get ready for college applications, or just being able to transition into college, and being able to just get ready for our next step.
Would you say is the foundation of Legion? What does Mr. Arroyo want students to ultimately take away from their experience in Legion?
Probably the foundation of Legion is basically that a lot of the students here don't necessarily have the support that we need to, kind of get pushed into, or learn how to go to the next step. So that was probably one of the biggest factors of why we started it. It was to, make sure that students have the ability or the help to, kind of get to where they need to be.
What makes you want to work so hard for Legion as the president?
I think what makes me work so hard is because I know what it's like to kind of go through high school without as much help as I had, So I feel like if I can give back to the other students in the school, I should be able to. That should be something that I'm willing to do, that I should do.
If you had anything else you'd want to say to Mr. Arroyo as a teacher, now's your moment. What would you say to him?
It's kind of like it pushed us just by you being positive about us, knowing that you believe we can do it, kind of like have a great impact on us. So don't ever change that for nothing.
Just thank you for putting me on the right path. I mean, I wasn't going the right way. I wasn't hanging with the right people. Just thank you for being you and your attitude and pushing me and telling me which way to go.
You've pushed me to be more open, to try harder, and to give back to those that helped me at the same time. So I'd say, I'm eternally grateful.
I always looked up to you. You was the person I always could trust and echo. You always there for me, you feel me? Boom.
Awesome.